Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and this week it is time for another Florida Man video. Now we all know what a Florida Man is, right? We all know what a Florida Man is. But if you don't know, and you haven't been watching these videos for whatever reason, I'm judging, but a Florida Man is any time a news article or a news report says Florida Man does blank, and it's always something completely insane or just unnatural. So I decided, since moving down to Florida, why not use those as a bit of a horoscope for some of my favorite YouTubers? And 'tis the holiday season! Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy Merry whatever you celebrate. Now it's not the holidays for me yet, it's still October when I'm filming this, but I decided to pull out my Christmas pajamas, my Grinch hat, and why not do this? When I think of the holidays, I think of the arts and the crafts. Why? Because, you know, growing up as a kid, you didn't have your own money, obviously. So to give people gifts, you wouldn't make gifts. I used to make little clay figures and stuff when I was really young and give them as gifts to my family and friends and stuff. And I still do art and give it as gifts nowadays, but it's a lot better, I guess I could say. Not to be that person. Not to be that person, right? Look at her. She's cute, right? Yeah, I do art, so... I still give gifts that I make, but I also buy people gifts too. And that's a little personal touch, you know? So, thinking of the arts and the crafts, I figured, why not do some YouTubers that do both arts and crafts? So let's just jump right into it. Roll the intro. First up, let's start with the arts. Now, when I say arts, I'm thinking animation, which should in fact be taken seriously, even though Hollywood doesn't like to do that. Even though they make bank off of animation, I don't get it. Either way, I think animation. So, first up, let's go with James from The Odd Ones Out. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that James' birthday is May 14th. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida Man James is. And James, your Florida Man is... Florida Man tells cops playing basketball naked enhances skills. I could understand you doing that if you're in your own apartment or house, but something tells me he wasn't in his own abode. Let's continue reading. This naked Florida Man was way out of bounds. I get it, basketball joke. Yeah, you see, I know sports. Kind of. Redacted, age 29, faces charges after he was busted without any clothes on Sunday while shooting hoops at a public park in Longwood, police say. A public park. We love. I'm being sarcastic, of course. Officers were called to the scene around 7:30 p.m. when a Candyland Park employee reported there was a man playing basketball naked. Candyland Park, is that an amusement park based on the board game? Is that a thing? Okay. When approached on the court, Redacted told officers he was working on his basketball skills and feels playing naked enhances his skill level. Bitch, this ain't an RPG, okay? You don't enhance your skill level depending on the armor you do or do not wear, okay? And for a little D&D humor, you should have been working more on your stealth skills than your dexterity. I am so sorry. Anyway, that was just for me. He followed orders to put his clothes back on, then was arrested on misdemeanor charges for indecent exposure, according to the police report. Well, at least he complied. You know, a lot of people would be like, no, I'm doing what I want, you know, and it would become a whole other thing entirely. So I guess he had a little sense. He was like, you know what? I'll put my clothes back on for you guys. Yeah. I mean, it's messing up my skill level, but I guess if you really need me to. Based on observing Redacted at Candyland Park, which is a public area, and without clothing, exposing his sexual organs, I found probable cause to charge Redacted with indecent exposure, the officer reports. I don't think we needed that. Like, it's common sense. If he is butterball ass naked in, you know, public, it's indecent exposure. I'm just saying. Redacted appeared Monday in Seminole County Court, where his bail was set to $500. He is set to be arraigned June 11th. His public defender didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. How do you defend against that? How do you defend against... He was naked. He was found naked by the police. Indecent exposure. In public. How do you defend against that? You just take it on the chin and be like, yeah, that was me. I thought I was gonna gain some XP. But yeah, James, that's your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. I am so sorry. On to the next one. Next up for the odds/animation, we go with Jaiden animation herself, Jaiden. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that Jaiden's birthday is September 27th. Now, knowing that, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Jaiden is. And Jaiden, your Florida man is... Florida man arrested after whipping out a samurai sword in a trash dispute. What? That's an odd thing to pull out during a trash dispute. How violent did this get? Don't bring a samurai sword to a trash fight. That should be a given. There should also just not be trash fights. But that's just me. I mean, hey, to each their own. That's the message that police in Broward County, Florida, are sending after arresting one man in connection with a bizarre conflict over a pile of junk. Maybe they really needed it, okay? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe something they really needed. Benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna try. Redacted, age 54, was arrested Monday on attempted second-degree murder charge in connection with the incident, which was caught on video on July 15th. It literally took them 2 months to arrest this person. 2 months. They were caught on camera, and it took them 2 months to find and catch them. Tax dollars, yo. But what I expect from a group of people that I told exactly where they would find somebody that was invading our private property and harassing us, and they let him go when they found him after he led them on a chase. What do I expect from them? Not a damn thing, honestly. Police say the victim, Redacted, was out jogging when he saw the suspect perusing a bulk trash pile in the neighborhood of Oakland Park. Redacted claimed a wheelbarrow from the pile that the suspect also wanted, and the two men started arguing, as one does. I can see children arguing, but hey, if you need it, you need it. A wheelbarrow doesn't really feel like something you absolutely need, so it's not really something that you should be arguing over, you know what I mean? But that's just me. The two exchanged words, but the jogger took the cart and ran behind it as he pushed the item home, police said in the statement. Again, not really necessary. I love how they give either too much detail or not enough detail. They're like, someone murdered somebody. That's the article. Or it was the 15th of June. Last I saw him in his clean but worn blue denim shirt, his khaki pants, his brown suede shoes. Walking at approximately 3.15 miles an hour. The weather was quite temperate that day. I was sitting on a park bench, reading an article about another Florida man at the time. Ironic, I knew. He pulled out the weapon with his left hand, pinky finger outreached as he grasped onto it. You give so much detail. Anyway, the suspect caught up with Redacted outside Redacted's home a short time later, where the home security camera captured the encounter. The footage shows Redacted standing at the edge of his driveway with a wheelbarrow while talking on the phone. He notices the suspect coming toward him down the street and steps out onto the sidewalk. Why? Why do that? He could have just taken a wheelbarrow, gone home, gone inside. If you're jogged and he finally caught up to you, that means he probably didn't see where you went. You know what I mean? He saw you because you were standing outside talking on the phone. Who does that? Makes a break for it and then stands outside. Yeah, I can talk now. No, I wasn't chased at all. I'm a criminal. I know he's not the one that, pulled out a sword, but still. The suspect can be seen unsheathing a samurai-style katana sword just as he enters the frame. He takes a few stuttering wind-up steps, then raises the sword behind his back and swings it in a heavy downward swipe at the victim. Jesus! All this for a wheelbarrow. Again, not necessary, but that's just me. The video shows the two men grappling over the wheelbarrow. The suspect swings the sword several times, but does not appear to hit Redacted. Well, that's good at least. When he pulled out the sword, I thought, is he really gonna do this? Redacted told WSVN in August. Again, it took them 2 months to find and arrest this man. After a brief skirmish, the suspect lets go of the wheelbarrow and backs up. the victim can be seen pointing at the security cameras, which has just captured the entire encounter. The video ends with a woman dragging the cart away. Where did the woman come from? Redacted was not injured in the attack. Well, again, like I said, that's good at least. Police initially released the video in August in hopes of identifying the sword-wielding man and the woman. The woman later came forward to identify herself as the owner of the property with the trash pile. So did you see the two men fighting over your garbage and was like, you know what? No one can have it, like an angry teacher or something? Like, how? The suspect is being held without bond on unrelated charges, the South Florida Sun-Sentinel reports. Redacted has said he regrets grabbing the cart because he had no idea it would lead to such an intense dispute. I mean, again, yeah, it's unnecessary for that level. It's just a wheelbarrow. So, wait. You got into this huge fight. A man pulled out a fucking katana on you. And you didn't even need it? Okay, sure, why not? Oh, that's the entirety of it. That was all we get. Cool, fine, whatever. Sure, why not? So all of that, and one, you didn't get to keep the wheelbarrow because the owner of the trash pile was like, none for you, and took it away, and you didn't even need it? All of that was so unnecessary, it's insane. Like, does that make any sense? Am I the crazy one in this? That I'm just like, why? But either way, yes, Jaiden, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that is deep down inside of you simply because today you were born. Would you pull out a katana on somebody for a wheelbarrow? I'm not hearing a no. So, on to the next one. Now we've done the odds. Let's go with the crafts. One of my favorite channels, Evan and Katelyn, starting with Evan. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that Evan's birthday is November 21st. Now, knowing that, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Evan is. And Evan, your Florida man is, Florida man demands bank teller gives him less money during an alleged robbery. That is a first on my part, okay? That is the first time I've ever heard someone say, yeah, no, the robber tried to take less money away. Like, listen, guy, yeah, I'm robbing, but I only need 10 grand. You can have the other grand back. I don't want you to lose your job over this, okay? Hear me out. I need the money. I know you need the job. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I'm getting what I need. You get to keep your job because I'm sure they're gonna take it out on you for being robbed. Because a lot of places do that for some reason. But anyway, I digress. A Florida man who allegedly robbed a bank while donning a Make America Great Again shirt apparently received far more money than he demanded and told the teller to give him a smaller amount of cash. You know, honestly, somehow that is more morals than I've seen in anybody donning a shirt or a hat that says that. But that's just me. That is my opinion, okay? Redacted, age 73, was arrested Tuesday following the alleged robbery that unfolded at a Wells Fargo in Boca Raton around 11:30 a.m. Monday, police said. I'm sorry. A 73-year-old man attempted to rob a Wells Fargo? How are you gonna get away? This is a robbery, young man. Put all the money in the bag. Yeah. Let me just... Like, hobbles away. My good sir, wouldn't the bag of money break your back? Let me stop. Maybe he's fit for his age. I just saw the picture. He's not fit for his age. But I can't talk. I'm not fit for my age either, okay? So, we have that in common. But, you know, that's the only thing because I wouldn't wear that shirt and I wouldn't rob a bank. No, I wouldn't. Redacted, wearing a t-shirt that displayed his support for President Trump, no, not president, told the teller he had a weapon and said, this is a robbery, WPLG reported. Why did I do it so, like, fabulous? Like, this is a robbery. When, again, he's 73 years old. He's like, this is a robbery. Yeah. He demanded $1,100, and the teller counted out $2,000 in $100 bills. But Redacted, according to a probable cause affidavit obtained by the news outlet, told him it was too much, and again demanded only $1,100. The teller then slid $1,100 through the window, and Redacted took it and left, investigators alleged. How do you allege? It's a bank. Don't they have cameras? And honestly, not to be ageist or something, but I would feel some type of way if I got robbed by a 73-year-old man in that shirt. I'm like, what is my life? What am I doing wrong with my life that this is happening to me? I would probably quit. Redacted was discovered after the manager at a nearby sports bar he frequented identified him. When Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies went to his home on Tuesday, he reportedly confessed and told them, "I will make this easy." He apparently handed them a bank deposit slip that read, "Give me $1,100 now. No alarms. Hope to get caught." So he wanted to get caught? Is this like a bucket list thing? Redacted's old landlord, Redacted, described the 73-year-old man to Palm Beach Post as an affable kind of person who probably reached some kind of breaking point when his wife died in 2013. Okay, but this didn't happen in 2013. This happened years later. Redacted was charged with robbery and booked at the Palm Beach County Jail. Fun! Listen, looking at his sense of style, I don't think he was a good man. He has a glint in his eye, you know what I mean? He has a glint in his eye that I'm just like, And then the shirt on top of that doesn't make me feel safe. Just gonna say it. So it'd be like, he must have reached some kind of breaking point. Really? Really? Is that what it is? Or was this just in him all along? You know? And he just wanted to do it. Maybe it's a bucket list thing too. Who knows? Because the hope to get caught is kind of weird to me. Meh? Maybe he's like, "I always wanted to live out my bank robber fantasy, but Muriel always said no. I miss Muriel. But now no one can stop me." But yes, Evan, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. You know, in all honesty, even though I don't think you would rob, I feel like if you were to, you would be the person that would be like, "No, that's too much. I just need this much," and like hand them back money. I feel like you would be the type to do that, even though I don't think you would rob. But yeah, on to the next one. And last up for this video, and to round off the craft section of the arts and crafts, we have Katelyn, the other half of the Evan and Katelyn channel. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that Katelyn's birthday is September 1st. Now, knowing that knowledge, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Katelyn is. And Katelyn, your Florida man is... Florida man tries unique way to impress on a first date. Okay, it can be cute. This could be cute. This could be cute. I hope. A Florida man tries a unique way to impress on a first date. All we can say... Oh, a typo. I'm going to say, meant to say is. All we can say is that the date took a turn that was quite unexpected. What do you mean, all you can say? Are you going to tell me what happened or not? I'm going to keep reading. Usually people go to a restaurant or the movies on a first date. I don't like movies on a first date because you don't get to know the person. You don't get to like talk to each other during a movie. You're just kind of sitting there in silence enjoying a movie together, if that makes sense. Or doing other things. Anyway, some might try a more adventurous avenue to make an impression. This Florida man did just that. Ooh, what did he do? It started when Clearwater police tried to pull over Redacted after he ran a red light. Redacted didn't pull over and proceeded to speed away on his motorcycle with a passenger riding on the back. He ran multiple red lights at speeds over 100 miles per hour. Slap a flux capacitor on the back of that shit and it could go back in time. Going back in time. Bow, 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 down. Anyway, eventually the Clearwater police caught Redacted and arrested him. This Florida man told the police that he was trying to show off for his passenger. Redacted's passenger said she was screaming at him to stop, but he didn't. She also told Clearwater police that this was her first date with Redacted. And hopefully the last. I don't like people that do stupid, reckless things simply because, hey, they can. You know, like, I don't know, let's say, you know, stupid things like flipping a car because you're speeding around a corner and try to claim that a tree jumped out at you or something like that. Things like that. Things like that. I hate it. It's stupid. You're stupid. Don't try to show off to me talking about, I can go 100 miles an hour. Good for you. Let's not. And it's not even you that can do it. It's your motorcycle. And that doesn't impress me. If you tell me I can run 100 miles per hour, I'll be impressed. That's all I got. I'll be impressed. But what your machine can do does not impress me. And that just tells me that that is your personality, and that's gross because that means you got nothing else going for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But apparently that is it. That's the whole story, apparently. So yes, Katelyn, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. I'm not even sorry about it. I'm sorry about that poor woman that thought she was going on a nice, easy, like, first date with somebody. And they're like, I'm gonna try to break the sound barrier, you know? Yes, I know that's not near the sound barrier at all, but let me have this. So, how are the holidays going for you? Have you eaten any good food? Have you gotten to see your family yet? I hope you guys are having a lovely holiday season. May you get whatever you hope for Christmas, unless it's something bigoted and hateful. Like, if you want a new car, I hope you get it. If you want a new job, I hope you get it. If you want, new toys or video games, I hope you get it. If you want a group, unalived, no. Cole for you. Cole, Santa sees you. And he's not happy about it. He wishes he doesn't. But yes, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing the ding dong down below to be alerted to whenever I make a new video. And until next time, maybe go check out some of my other stuff. I have some Florida Man videos, fever dreams, story times, some random stuff. Let's Plays are going to come back. I have a bunch filmed already. I've had them filmed for a few months now. But I just haven't had time to be doing 2 videos a week. But they're gonna come back soon, don't worry, eventually. But yes, until next time, bye! And remember, maybe don't pull out a katana over garbage, over literal garbage. Maybe don't.